And now, the Attack of the Killer Podcast Memorial Theater proudly presents... Proudly? The Attack of the Killer Podcast Memorial Theater presents acting at its most something. Here's Recasting with Christian Slater.
Greetings and salutations, and welcome to another proverbial rape of your ear pussies known as Recasting with Christian Slater.
Oh my God.
Where each and every wretched line germinates in your mind and assaults your senses all at once. Let's get this showcase of bad taste on the road, shall we? This week, we're bound to ruin a scene from Wes Craven's 1998 film Wishmaster. Introducing first my best friend and yours, playing the part of the Hobo, is Don Knotts. How's it going, Donnie? Slater, you fucking son of a bitch! If I ever get out of this studio, I swear to God, oh, looks like Don's getting into character, real method type shit. Next up, playing the role of the pharmacist, is Eternia's favorite overlord, Skeletor. Yes.
Yes, I'm back to grant you all what you've been wanting. Me! I've observed those insufferable boobs at Attack of the Killer podcast from Snake Mountain. Tad E. Faces, Jason Bolingjor, Insane Mike at Arms, and who's the other fucking putz?
I've never heard of the guy.
Me neither.
Moving on, playing the part of the Wishmaster is rock legend Ozzy Osbourne. Alright, I'm so excited to be playing the role of a pissed off genie. In my days, Jackie boy, I have emptied many lamps by snorting and drinking, only to find oil and dust. I am hoping a genie would enter my body, but it never happens. Now I get at least to pretend to be one. Oz, I'm pretty sure you were drinking kerosene and snorting human remains. You just described my daughter's first piano recital, Jackie boy. Of course I did. And for the last time, I'm not Jack Nicholson. Oh, that's right, you're playing Christian Slater. Before we go any further, I should probably mention that we have a creative consultant on this episode. We have in the studio the actual Wishmaster. Do I call you Wissy or do you call you Djinn? Holy shit, a fucking genie! Well, what do I call you?
You may call me whatever you wish. Now, Slater, make your wishes.
I wish I didn't have to do this show anymore. About that, dude. I looked into that, and that shit's ironclad. Not even a Djinn can fuck with that. What happened to your voice? My voice?
Oh, yeah, yes, my voice. Let us proceed with the festivities.
Right. Page 25, exterior, pharmacy, night. An old hobo approaches a woman as he walks toward the entrance of a pharmacy. Dirty and disheveled, the woman is appalled at the sight of him. Oh, excuse me, lady. Help out an older boy? If you ain't got any change, $1 will do it. Hell, I'll even take 5. The woman passes by the hobo without saying a word and enters the pharmacy. I'll wait till you get back. The hobo plants his face and hands up against the glass, eyeing the customers inside. Angered, the pharmacist noticed the hobo and strides toward the front door with purpose. He springs the front door open and confronts him.
Hey, how many times I gotta tell you?
Hey, you left customers in there. That's not a good way to run a business.
Don't tell me how to run my business. You're a fucking bum.
Well, you don't tell me how to run my life. You're a fucking prick. I'll talk to anybody I want to. You don't own the fucking sidewalk.
You know what? I do own this fucking sidewalk. You wanna know why? 'Cause I pay fucking taxes.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
I hope you die, you sack of shit. I hope you die and you float down the gutter so I can fucking piss on you.
The pharmacist scoffs and waves the hobo off and steps back into the pharmacy.
Bald-headed baboon?
The hobo steps away from the pharmacy, still fuming.
Discomplected afterbirth of a Chinese gangbanger? Educated idiot?
The hobo continues down the street away from the pharmacy.
I own the sidewalk. I pay taxes. I got your taxes swinging. I'll tell you what you can do with your taxes, and I hope they poke a hole in your kidneys while they're heading up toward your throat. I hope you rot in hell.
Suddenly, a noise from the alley stutters the bum.
Who was that?
A cloaked figure emerges from a nearby dumpster.
A friend, perhaps. Tell me, do you really mean those curses that you throw so freely?
Damn right I did.
What would you do to have them come true?
The hobo lights a cigarette and digs a cigarette out of his coat pocket.
Cigarette and a handshake, about all I got right now, pal.
Not quite. You have a soul.
I'd trade that for a shower and a jug of Jack.
Then the death of your enemy would consider a bargain.
You really are fucked up. Well, I do like the way you think.
The hobo lights a cigarette.
Indulge me then. What would you have happen? Give me some thought. Enjoy it.
He should only get cancer. He should only get cancer and die.
As you wish.
Interior pharmacy night. The pharmacist, still irritated, is at the cashier ringing up a customer.
Welfare checks, food stamps, and another thing.
The pharmacist begins to shake and large boils begin to form on his face. He collapses to the floor and foams at the mouth. Outside, the hobo observes the scene from the front window in shock. He turns to see the cloaked figure as the pharmacist dies on the floor.
Was it worth it? Fucking hell.
The hobo screams and runs off, leaving the lit cigarette on the sidewalk. The cloaked figure reaches down, picks it up, and takes a drag.
Run, insect. Run and tell those you will what you will. Tell them there's something loose in the fucking city. Something that feeds on wishes. Tell him quickly while you still have a soul.
This concludes this episode of Recasting with Christian Slater, telling you all to be careful what you wish for. God knows I do.